Everything written here is an extensive report on my first experience using propylhexedrine. My entire academic career had been a hard uphill struggle until my junior year of high school, when I brought up how stressed out I had been with my workload. My guidance counselor said I should try to get diagnosed with ADHD to get accommodations in my classes. Before then, I was on and off abusing drugs like alprazolam, DXM, Adderall from friends, pot, muscle relaxers, and just about anything I could get my hands on. I was really messed up, but I kept my grades steady in all of my classes, since I have always worked hard at just about everything I do. I went to see a psychiatrist that a friend's mother recommended, and after an hour of talking back and forth in her office, she told me that she would write me a script for Ritalin and gave me a note from my school confirming my diagnosis. I was prescribed 18 mg methylphenidate time release, and had an additional 32 mg prescription tacked onto that less than a month later. It wasn't long before I began crushing the 18 mg pills and insufflating several of them on a near daily basis. Life was good until my tolerance caught up with me. Over that summer break I took a 2-month-long tolerance break, and the withdrawals were god-awful for the first 2 weeks. At the start of senior year, I took the pills as I should have, and school went well, but I lacked the euphoric rush that I used to get from insufflating my script. After school one day I picked up a Benzodrex inhaler after reading reports that it was a cheap OTC that gave an insane euphoric rush. After getting home, I went up to my room to work on homework and an essay due the next day. Cracking open the inhaler, the pungent smell of menthol and lavender oil flooded my nose. T+0 minutes. Ignoring the smell, I cut the cotton rod into 2 pieces and swallowed them with water as a chaser. There was a faint aftertaste of the menthol, but otherwise, everything went down smoothly. Immediately after that, I also swallowed 2 32 mg methylphenidate capsules, and I chewed the second one to break the time release. T+24 minutes. I'm beginning to feel the effects of the propylhexedrine from the inhaler, but the euphoria everyone raves about is minimal at best. For me, it's comparable to 15 mg of Adderall insufflated. I have the usual stimulant jitters, and my focus is like a laser beam. T+35 minutes. I finished my calculus work at breakneck speed and I just checked it with photomath. 2 questions wrong. I hate complex numbers. Heart rate 105. T+40 minutes. My hands are starting to twitch slightly. The euphoria is about the same as when the effects first hit me. My mouth is dry and feels as rough as sandpaper. I crack open a Gatorade and drink half. Heart rate 135 BPM resting. T+1 hour 15 minutes. Euphoria is gone, but my focus isn't. I finish the last paragraph on my essay and email it to my teacher. I have to say I'm pretty surprised at how speedy this substance makes me. Every limb of mine feels like it's bursting with energy, aching to be used in some way. I take a breather to calm down and start working on a crime scene sketch. T+1 hour 55 minutes. My drawing came out pretty messy, but my laptop straightened out my shaky lines. The jittery "I have to do something" feeling is back. I notice my jaw feeling tight and realize I've been grinding my teeth for the past hour. I chew a couple pieces of Trident, and all is well. T+2 hours 10 minutes. My dad comes into my room to remind me to take care of my laundry in the basement, and asks me if I could help him work on his project car later. I say that I'll take care of it, and that I'd help out when I'm done with my work. T+3 hours 1 minutes. All my chores and work are done, and I go to work on my dad's 1973 Pontiac Lemons Sport convertible. T+4 hours. We install a replacement handle to fix the snapped handle for the roll-up/down window. We also put in a quart of oil. T+4 hours 42 minutes. The effects of the propylhexedrine are basically gone, and I have a really bad tension headache. I take some Advil and Tylenol to reduce my headache. Propylhexedrine is alright. It's pretty harsh on the come down.